Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome back for Averages Part 2, where we're going to be looking at, you got a list of numbers, you know what the average is, but you don't know what every number is, and you've got to work backwards to try to work out the numbers. So that should be exciting. A big shout out to the 5 of you who have, was it 5 or was it 6? Yes, 5 of you who have managed to upload work to me, which is great, which shows that, as far as I could see, all of you were having no real difficulties with what we were doing. It got a little trickier today, but shouldn't be too much. So well done, Kaya, Finn, Lucy, Leah, and Owen. Come on, the rest of you. Let's see what you're made of. Unfortunately, in my house, it's a bit upsetting today. I've discovered that we've run out of Christmas cake. It's over. So I do recommend, because we've all got, I think, get yourself a cup of tea. I'm going with a Jaffa cake to keep me going through it as well. All right. So we're using the same set of resources we were yesterday, and we're on to question 8 now. So pause the video, have a go, and then we'll see where we're at with it. See how far you can get. So the first thing you have to do on this first one, the median, remember, is the middle value. So in order to get that, you need to put them all in order first of all. Smallest, next smallest, next smallest, 2 8s, and the 9 at the end. Now, as there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers, and that's an even number, the mean would be right in the middle here. So halfway between the 6 and the 8, and halfway between 6 and 8 is 7. Now we've got 6 cards. There's a number on each card. 2 of the numbers are hidden, but we know that the mode of the 6 numbers is 4. So that means if there's a mode, there has to be 2 of them. If there's only 1 of each number, then you would say there's no mode. So we know, therefore, that at least one of these hidden numbers must be a 4. The other thing we know is the mean of the 6 numbers is 5. Now, how do we work out the mean? We add them all up and divide by how many numbers there are. So what we've got here, 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 3 plus something, all divided by 6 is giving us 5. Well, if this number here divided by 6 is 5, what is, then that number must be 30, because 30 divided by 6 is 5. So if you just use your times tables, you can get to total is 30. Now if I add these up, 4 plus 5 is 9, plus another 10 there is 19, plus 3 is 22. So 22 plus that question mark must equal 30, and therefore the question mark must be 8. So we've got 4 for that one there, and the 8 for there, for both of our marks. Now that you might have been a bit stumped by that one, but hopefully the way I've talked it through, have a go at approaching the next question in the same manner. Right, so here's question 9. Pause the video, have a go whilst I tuck into my second Jaffa cake. I do like that chocolatey oranginess, I must admit. And then we'll go through it. So the range, you've got 20 is the biggest. You've got 11 is the smallest. So 20 take 11 gives us 9. Calculating the mean, you need to add them all up. 14 plus 19 plus 15 plus 20 plus 11 plus 40. Oh, I should have done this before, shouldn't I? 33, 43, 48, 68, 78, 79, 89, 93, 103, 112 divided by 7. So 7 goes once into 11 with 4 left over, into 42 goes 6. It's giving us 16 for the mean, and if you did that with your calculator, that's not actually a problem. Most of this stuff does tend to come up in the data stuff, tends to come up in the calculator papers. The median, Andrew says the median is the middle number, so the median is 20. And looking up there, he's got 20 in the middle. Andrew is incorrect. Explain why. He needs to order the numbers first. So before you pick the middle number, you've got to put them into order. So anything that means anything like that at all will be fine. Right, okay, moving on to question 10. You know the mean. So have a little go at this. Right, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So you know that the total divided by 7 is the mean, and the mean is 9. So the total must equal 7 nines, because that will give you the number that divided by 7 gives you 9, won't it? 7 times 9 is 63. Then all you've got to do is add all of these numbers up together. 11 plus 6 is 17, plus 7 is 24, plus 10 is 34, plus 7 is 41, plus 9 is 50. So you've got 50 plus 13 makes 63. So the answer is not 10, is 13. Okay. Right, here's a new question. Write this one down. Have a real think about it. Think, what can you do? Do similar things to what we were doing just before in terms of working out the totals. Pause it and have a go. So the total for the first one divided by 8 would give you 41. So the total must equal 8 times 41, which is 328. The mean of two numbers is 29. So this total divided by 2 is 29. So our total here would have to be 2 times 29, which is 58. And then they want to know about the other 6 numbers. Well, if I take the total of the 2 numbers away from the total of all 8 numbers, that gives me, I'm going to be, is that 270? Yes, it is 270. 270 is the total of the 6 numbers. So we're going to do 270 divided by 6, and 270 divided by 6, 6 doesn't go into 2, into 27, 6 goes 4 times with 3 left over, into 30 it goes 5 times, so the mean of the other 6 numbers must have been 45. That's the sort of question a lot of people leave blank in an exam. Although it's not that difficult, it can be tricky to see where you've got to go. Right, we've got one final question, and then if you wouldn't mind uploading anything from, doesn't have to be all the questions at all, but the most successful bit of working you did maybe, or maybe one where it didn't go successfully, but you realise now what's wrong, and showing maybe with a different colour, you putting that bit in. That would be really, really good to see. Right, pause the video and have a little go at this one. So he's run 13.2 kilometers in 5 days. So if I do 30, so what we're saying is his total distance that he's run divided by 5 is equal to 13.2. So in those first 5 days, he would have gone 5 times 13.2. Now we can always do that in the calculator, but you see that I'm writing down what I'm putting into the calculator as my working. If we can see that screen there, that's better. That gives us 66 kilometers run in the first 5 days. The next day he's run 20 kilometers, and we need the mean for the 6 days. Well, the total for the 6 days will be 66 plus that 20, making 86 kilometers, and that 86 needs to be divided by 6. Now, as I said, we're going to use a calculator here, so plus 20 equals that, divide that by 6, and it says 43 over 3. If I press SD, it says 14.3 recurring, or you could put 14 1/3. And that's all of it for today. Now, the next time we do stuff, I will give some questions that I don't give the answer to for you to have a go at as well, and send out some solutions so you can mark your own on that. But hopefully you found that not too nasty, and I will see you. Is it next? No, we've got another lesson on Friday, haven't we? So I'll see you then. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.